So it's day 3 today of my solid food vacation. I've had a really good day. I got up early, I did my usual fasting routine. I actually had a whole lot of mucoid plaque come out today. So I'll add the little video on of the mucoid plaque. Yeah, day 3, mucoid plaque coming out already. So, and it's funny because the last time I started drinking the grape juice, it came out on day 3 also. Um, so it's consistent. It's very consistent for me. And yeah, the mucoid plaque there was some of it that was really mushy at the end. And what I've figured out from doing my last long fast is that the squishy stuff, like the really mushy, gooey stuff, is usually related to the psyllium husk. It's not essentially mucoid plaque. It's probably got, some fecal matter and toxins and stuff in there, but you can tell the difference between the psyllium husk mix and what mucoid plaque is, because the psyllium stuff, it's really gooey. It's not really solid or rubbery. It pulls apart quite easily. It's just like mush, gooey stuff. But the mucoid plaque is really quite hard and rubbery. So I had quite a long rope come out this morning, some demon rope, and yeah. I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that much to come out considering that I did an 89-day fast, and I thought that I'd done a really good clean out. But I was chatting to someone who I'm connected with on Instagram, and he was like, yeah, this stuff is like hardened over years. I'm like, yeah, it's true. It's a lifetime, a lifetime of stuff. And then I've actually argued that the mucoid plaque, it's not just like links of your colon, but I'm thinking there's also like layers within the links, kind of like when a tree has growth rings, maybe the mucoid plaque also has growth rings. I don't know. I was just like so shocked that I had my last fast, I think it was like over 60 days, just almost every day, mucoid plaque coming out. And then it only really slowed down, I think it was about 2 weeks before I broke my fast. It finally started to slow down to the point where it pretty much stopped. And then I think I just had a little bit come out after a couple of dry fasts that I did. They were just like tiny little bits. They weren't really big ropes. So yeah. And a lot of people are like, oh, the mucoid plaque is just the psyllium husk. I'm like, that's absolutely bullshit. I did think that at some point during my fast, because I just was just blown away. Where is this stuff coming from? How can it just keep coming out? But it did. But when it did finally stop and slow down, that's like, okay, this stuff is real. It's real. It is definitely real. The mucoid plaque is real. So yeah. Mucoid plaque, come out. Yay! All right, so I'm definitely cleansing. Now, I've been feeling great today. As I said, I got up early. I went and taught a whole bunch of classes this morning. I think I got up at like 4 o'clock or something ridiculous this morning. And I had my first class at 6:30 because I'm a Pilates instructor, if any of you are new to my journey. And yeah, it just felt great. Haven't really had any strong hunger cravings. I was just reflecting before. I was like, wow, I actually feel, I can't even really remember back to when I started my last fast if I actually felt this good on day 2. Because I remember the first 2 weeks being quite rough. And it wasn't until maybe, I think it was like after week 2 that my food cravings kind of went away. But this time it's just a little bit different. I feel a lot more comfortable in the process, and not really getting strong hunger cravings at all. Like I'm having almost like just a little bit of nostalgia for eating, but I'm not getting that like, oh, I've got to eat sensation. Now, I am getting lots of gurgling happening, and I'm wondering if it's parasites in their death throes. Feed me. I don't know. That's the observation that I've noticed. Is mainly this afternoon I've just been sitting because I do some work from home as well in another job, and I was just sitting there going, oh, it's just gurgling and gurgling. It's like the parasites are like screaming out. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's what I'm going to say it is anyway. Yeah, feeling really good, feeling a lot more upbeat than yesterday. I was feeling pretty down in the dumps, like emotionally yesterday, but yeah, feeling really motivated. I taught some classes. I taught up until 12:30 was when I finished my last class. And then I went and washed my car, vacuumed it, got home. I actually went to the shops for a bit. Came home, started doing a little bit of work on my laptop. Yeah, I might actually go out tonight for some sound bath meditation, which is just down the road at a friend's health retreat. But yeah, feeling amazing. Day 3. I actually did have the thought, oh, it's getting really comfortable again. I feel like I could just keep going. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll add on that mucoid plaque video. Ciao. So this is day 3 and I've already had this come out. So good indicator that I definitely was eating too many mucus forming foods and probably still had some left from when I did my last fast. But that was so ready to come out, and some of it is really hard. Like the stuff up the top here is really, really hard. So yeah, the demon rope is coming out again. And it actually came out on day 3 for me last time as well. So quite interesting that it happened again this time around. I wonder how long it will take for it to come out this time, considering I had a really good clean out last time, or all of it. So, and yeah, the weird thing with mucoid plaque is that it smells really different to feces. And last time when I did Master Fast, towards the end it got smellier and smellier and smellier. But this morning when it came out, I could smell it immediately. I was like, I knew straight away that it was mucoid plaque. So really quite interesting. Hi folks, so I'm back. Just after I finished filming, I got this really strong urge to go to the toilet. So I went to the toilet and I just had the most disgusting elimination. Anyway, I'll post the video directly after this so you can see and yeah, hear me describing what just came out of me. Enjoy. Hi folks. So it's still day 3 and it's 5 p.m. and I've just had more stuff come out by itself. Now, usually in my last fast, I used to have the psyllium husk mix would mainly come out in the afternoon. The mucoid plaque would come out in the morning, and then the psyllium husk would come out in the afternoon. Now, when the psyllium husk would come out, it wouldn't look like this. But I think there is some psyllium husk in there, but there's definitely some mucoid plaque in there. This stuff smells really bad, like really, really bad. That's definitely looks like some plaque there. Definitely some psyllium mushy stuff and some black goo. So there is also this black goo that would come out. Now, I think that this is probably a combo of black goo, psyllium, and mucoid plaque. That's definitely a plaque there. Last time I fasted, the smell was not this bad this early on. So I think I'm definitely getting to deeper and darker mush and waste. I cannot describe how incredibly pungent this smell is. It doesn't smell like feces. It smells like toxic waste. It's intense. It's like a mix between grease when you're in like a garage where you get your car serviced, and just the most rotten stuff you've ever smelled in your life. This is really intense. Like I'm gonna have to air the whole house out. It is really, really intense. So there you go. Toxic waste coming out day 3. Oh, wow. Bring on the next 3 weeks, hey?